probability of A or B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. Now what is the formula for probability of A by B? Probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. Now let us define another event B such that the number drawn on the card is more than 3. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty of mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the temple of excellence. Now in this session I am going to discuss regarding the problems based on probability. In the previous class we have discussed regarding the definition of probability and some basic problems in probability. Now today also I am going to discuss few more problems based on the elementary concepts. Now let us know regarding the definition of the probability. In an experiment, let us consider an experiment. In an experiment, if S is a sample space and E is an event, if E is an event in the sample space, S is a sample space and E is any event occur, then the probability of this event is defined as probability of event E is nothing but N of E divided by N of S. N of E divided by N of S will give the probability of the event. What is this N of E by N of S? N of E means the number of events favorable to E divided by the total number of possible events. Number of events favorable to E divided by total number of outcomes or total number of events, yes, is called the probability. Now let us come to this problem. What is the problem given? Given that E and F are the events such that what is E? Probability of E is 0.6 and probability of F is 0.3 and the probability of E intersection F is nothing but E and F is 0.2. Find the probability of E by F and F by E. That is, E by F means probability of E if F is already occurred, and probability of F by E means if E is already occurred. Now let us find out the probability of E by F. Now what is given? Given that probability of E is equal to 0.6 and probability of F is equal to 0.3 and the probability of E intersection F, this is nothing but E and F is found to be 0.2. Now let us find out the first one. First, probability of E by F, that is probability of E if already F is occurred is given by, what is the formula we are going to use here? Probability of E by F is equal to probability of E intersection F divided by the probability of F. That's all. Now what is this equal to? The probability of E intersection F is 0.2 divided by probability of F is 0.3. This can be written as 2 by 3. The probability of E by F is 2 by 3. Okay? Hope you followed. Now listen to me. What is given? Given probability of E is 0.6, probability of F is 0.3 and probability of E and F is 0.2. What is required to find the probability of E by F? That is probability of E by F, that is F is already occurred, is given by probability of E intersection F by probability of F, that is 0.2 divided by 0.3 is 2 by 3. Now on the other hand, second part, what is required to find is probability of F by E. Probability of F if E is already occurred is given by same formula, probability of E intersection F divided by the probability of E. So this is equal to intersection F is again it is 0.2 divided by probability of E is equal to 0.6. This is equal to 2 by 6 or it is equal to 1 by 3. The probability is 1 divided by 3. That's it. Okay. So probability of E by F is 2 by 3. Probability of F by E is equal to 1 by 3. Hope you follow. So this type of problems are very important and very easy for the examination. You may expect 1 or 2 questions from this. Okay. Now let us come to the next problem. Now same type. Compute probability of A by B A by B, that is B is already occurred if probability of B is 0.5 and the probability of A intersection B is 0.32. Now let us write down what is given. Given that probability of B is equal to 0.5 and the probability of A intersection B is equal to 0.32, and what is required to find is probability of A by B. Now we know this probability of A by B is always equal to probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. This is equal to probability of A intersection B is 0.32 divided by B is 0.5. So this can be written as 32 divided by 50. So this is equal to divide by 2 to 16 twos and 25 twos. So this is equal to 16 by 25 is the required probability of A by B. That's it. 16 by 25. Listen to me. So what is given? Probability of B is 0.5 and the probability of A intersection B is 0.32. What is required to find is probability of A by B. So we know probability of A by B is equal to probability of A and B divided by probability of B. That's equal to 0.32 by 0.5 is 32 divided by 50. That's equal to 16 by 25 is the required probability. Hope you followed. Okay, now let us come to the next problem. What is the problem given? Same type problem. If the probability of A is 0.8 and the probability of B is 0.5 and probability of B by A is 0.4, find out the probability of A intersection B, A by B and A union B. Now let us come to the first. What is given? Write down the given contents. Probability of A is 0.8 and probability of B 0.5 and probability of B by A is 0.4. Now let us find out first the probability of A intersection B. So probability of A intersection B. This is question mark. Now we know that this probability of B by A is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. Now what is probability of B by A? This is 0.4 is equal to A intersection B. We don't know probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. What is probability of A? 0.8. So therefore probability of A intersection B is equal to 0.4 into 0.8. This is nothing but 0.32. This is the first answer. Okay. So therefore probability of A intersection B is 0.32. Now listen to me here. To find probability of A intersection B, we know that probability of B by A is probability of A intersection B by probability of A. What is B by A? 0.4. Probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A is 0.8. Cross multiplied. 0.4 into 0.8 is 0.32. That will give us a probability of A intersection B. Now let us come to the second part. Probability of A by B. To find the probability of A by B is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. Now this is equal to, what is the probability of A intersection B? 0.32 divided by probability of B. What is probability of B? 0.5. So what is this equal to? This can be 32 divided by 50. That's equal to 16 divided by 25. This is also equal to 0.64. The probability of this is 0.64. Probability of A by B is probability of A intersection B by probability of B. That is 0.32 by 0.5 is 32 by 50 or 16 by 25. That's equal to 0.64. Now let us come to the third part. What is the third part? A intersection B. The probability of A union B, A or B. Probability of A or B is given by probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. Now what is P of A? We know P of A is equal to 0.8 plus P of B is equal to 0.5 minus probability of A intersection B. Probability of A intersection B is 0.32. So add this. So what is this equal to? 0.8 plus 0.5, that's equal to, so minus 0.32. So you have to simplify this. 0.8 plus 0.5 minus 0.32, this is nothing but 0.98, which is less than 1. So the probability of A union B is 0.98. That's it. Hope you followed this. These are some important problems. Now let us come to the next problem. What is the next problem? So you evaluate, find the value of probability of A union B, A or B if 2 times probability of A is equal to probability of B, that is also equal to 5 by 13, and probability of A by B is 2 by 5. This is very important problem given. What is given? Write down the probability of A by B is equal to 2 by 5. Further given that 2 times P of A is equal to 5 by 13 and P of B alone is equal to 5 by 13. So therefore probability of A is equal to 5 by 13 into 1 by 2. This is 5 by 26. So probability of A is 5 by 26, probability of B is 5 by 13 and probability of A by B is 2 by 5. Now what is required to find? The probability of A union B. This is to be determined. That's it. Okay. Now let us find out the probability of A intersection B. We know the formula. We know that probability of A by B is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. Now substitute the values here. This is probability of A by B into probability of B is equal to probability of A intersection B, that is A and B. Probability of A by B is 2 by 5 into probability of B. What is B? 5 by 13 is equal to probability of A and B. So 5 and 5 gets cancelled. Therefore probability of A and B, A intersection B, is equal to 2 by 13. Listen to me here. So probability of A by B is 2 by 5. 2 times probability of A is 5 by 13. Therefore probability of A is 5 by 26 and probability of B is 5 by 13. Now first find out the probability of A and B, that is the intersection B. For that we know probability of A by B is P of A intersection B by P of B. So A by B into P of B is equal to A intersection B. Therefore probability of A and B is 2 by 5 into 5 by 13 is 2 by 13. Now find out the value of probability of A intersection B. Now therefore probability of A or B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. So this is equal to P of A. P of A is 5 by 26 plus P of B is equal to 5 by 13 minus A and B is 2 by 13. Take LCM. Here 26 is the LCM. Then this is 5 plus 13, 2 times it gets cancelled, 10 minus again 4. So this is 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11 divided by 26. This is the required probability, 11 by 26. So therefore probability of A or B is equal to 11 divided by 26. So this is very important problem indeed for 2 marks. Okay, very simple. So here first find out the probability of A and B. Substitute here. Probability of A or B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B, that is 5 by 26 plus 5 by 13 minus 2 by 13. Take LCM, 26 is LCM. 5 plus 10 minus 4, that's equal to 15 minus 4 is 11 divided by 26 is the required answer. Hope you followed. Okay, that's it. Now, let us come to the next problem. Now, same type problem. What is given if P of A is 3 by 5 and P of B is 1 by 5? Find A intersection B if A and B are independent events. So, if A and B are independent events, find probability of A intersection B. Now, given, what is given? Given that the probability of A is 3 by 5 and the probability of B is 1 over 5. Now, what is required to find? A intersection B. Since A and B are independent events, so therefore, probability of A and B is equal to probability of A into probability of B. For independent events, probability of A intersection B, A and B is equal to probability of A into probability of B. So, for independent events A and B, probability of A intersection B is equal to probability of A into probability of B. That is equal to, what is P of A? 3 by 5 into P is 1 over 5. That's equal to 3 divided by 25. So, therefore, probability of A and B is equal to 3 divided by 25. That's it. This is the required answer. Okay. Now, let us come to some statement problems. So, you may expect few statement problems from this. Now, what is the first problem? This is also an important problem. So, a family has 2 children. What is the probability that both the children are boys, given that at least one of them is a boy? This is the condition. So, a family has 2 children. What is the probability that both the children are boys, given that at least one of them is a boy? Now, let us write down the sample space. Let us denote boy as B and the girl child as G. Now, a family has 2 children. So, let us consider a boy and girl. Now, what is the sample space? S is equal to boy and boy, then boy and girl, girl and boy, girl and girl. Now, N of S is equal to 4. The total number of outcomes are 4. Now let us define the events. Let us define an event. E is an event that both the children are boys. Let us define an event E that both the children are boys. So, both are boys. That means that is nothing but B comma B. So, therefore, N of E is equal to 1. Now, let us define another event F, that is at least one of the child is a boy. So, therefore, at least one is a boy. So, that means boy and boy, boy and girl, girl and boy. So, what is this equal to? N of F is equal to 3. So, N of S is 4, N of E is 1 and N of F is equal to 3. Now, write down E intersection F. The common in these two is boy and boy. So, here, therefore, N of E intersection F is equal to 1. Now, write down the probability. What is to write is, what is the probability that both the children are boys, given that at least one of them is a boy? At least one of them is boy is nothing but F, we have already defined. Okay. See here, let us represent the boy and the girl child as B and G. So, the possible outcomes are, the sample space is B comma B, boy and boy, boy and girl, girl and boy, girl and girl. So, N of S is equal to 4. Now, let us define the event E as both the children are boys. So, that is B and B, N of E is equal to 1. Now let us define another event F. At least one of the child is boy. So that is B comma B, B comma G and G comma B. That is 3. Therefore N of F is equal to 3. Now the common in these two, the intersection E and F is given by, that is B and B. This is the common. N of intersection F is equal to 1. Now what is required to find? To find the probability that both the children are boys, given that at least one of them is a boy, at least one of them is boy is nothing but F. So what is required to find is probability of E by F. That's it. Okay. Now write down the probability of E, probability of F and intersection F. Now let me write the probability of E. Now probability of E is equal to N of E divided by N of S. What is N of E? N of E is 1 divided by N of S is 4. Next, probability of F. Probability of F is equal to N of F divided by N of S, that is equal to 3 by 4. Now, and the probability of E intersection F is equal to 1 divided by the total number of outcomes. N of S is 1 by 4. Now, what is required to find? Therefore, the probability of E by F is equal to probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F. So, intersection F is equal to 1 by 4 divided by probability of F is equal to, what is the probability of F? 3 by 4. So, this gets cancelled. This is equal to 1 by 3. The required probability, at least one of them is a boy, is 1 by 3. This is the required answer. Okay. Hope you followed. Just find out the probability of E, probability of F and probability of intersection F. Substitute in probability of E by F is probability of intersection F by probability of F. That is 1 divided by 4 divided by 3 by 4, that's equal to 1 by 3 is the required answer. Now, let us come to the next problem. What is the problem? 10 cards numbered 1 to 10 placed in a box, mixed up thoroughly, and then one card is drawn randomly. It is known that the number on the drawn card is more than 3. What is the probability that it is an even number? This is also an important problem for 3 marks. Very simple problem. 10 cards. The 10 cards are drawn. 10 cards like this up to 10. 10 cards numbered 1 to 10 are placed in a box. So these are kept inside a box. This is a box. Then mixed up thoroughly, and then one card is drawn randomly. It is known that the number on the drawn card is more than 3. More than 3 means it is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And what is the probability that it is an even? So even numbers, what are the even numbers? So even numbers are here 4, 6, 8 and 10. Okay, this is the given condition given. Now write down the sample space. Now this is the sample space. Now let S is equal to the sample space is 1, 2, 3 etc. up to 10. So N of S is equal to 10. Now let us define an event that the number drawn on the card is even. So then A is an event. Let us define an event. The number drawn on the card is an even. Even number means even numbers are nothing but 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So N of A is equal to 5. Now let us define one event, first event. Let us define an event A such that the number drawn on the card is even. So the even numbers from 1 to 10 are 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So therefore N of A is equal to 5. Okay. Now let us define another event B. What is the given condition? The another event B that the drawn card, the number drawn on the card is more than 3. Now let us define another event B such that the number drawn on the card is more than 3. More than 3 means this is an event. B is equal to more than 3 means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So therefore n of B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is equal to 7. Okay. See here. Let us define the sample space. Let the sample space S is equal to numbers from 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So therefore n of S is equal to 10. Let us define an event A such that the number drawn on the card is even. So the even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So therefore n of A is equal to 5. And let us define one more event B that the number drawn on the card is more than 3 means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. N of B is equal to 7. Now the intersection, the common, therefore A intersection B. A intersection B, the common A and B is given by, so A contains 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. B contains 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up to 10. So the same common are 4, then 6, 8 and 10. Therefore, n of A and B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. This is n of A intersection B is 4. Now, write down the probability. That's it. Okay. Now, what is required to find is the probability of A by B. That's all. This is required to be determined. The probability of A by B. Now, what is the formula for probability of A by B? Probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. Now, find out the probability of A intersection B and probability of B. That's it. You will get the answer. Okay. Now, listen to me here. Let the sample space is 1 to 10. N of S is 10. Now, let us define an event A so that the number drawn on the card is even 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Therefore, N of A is 5. And let us define one more event B such that the number drawn on the card is more than 3. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the intersection A and B is given by, the common is 4, 6, 8, 10. So, now what is required to find is the probability of A by B is equal to probability of A and B divided by the probability of B. Now, write down this. A by B is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. Now, probability of A intersection B is equal to, so intersection B is nothing but 4 divided by number of outcomes, 4 divided by, this is 10, whole divided by probability of B. What is B? B is equal to 7 divided by 10. So, these two gets cancelled. This is equal to 4 by 7. Therefore, probability of A already B occurred is 4 by 7. That's it. This is the required answer. Hope you followed this. See here, let me explain once again. Probability of A by B is probability of A and B divided by probability of B. Probability of A intersection B is nothing but 4 divided by 10 divided by probability of B is nothing but 7 divided by 10 gets cancelled. 4 by 10 is the required probability. Okay. Now, let us come to the next statement problem. So, in a deck, in a pack of 52 cards, there are here given. So, number of cards are 52 and 2 cards are drawn random without replacement from a pack of 52 cards. What is the probability that both the cards drawn are black? So, number of black cards. So, number of black cards is equal to 26. In a pack, we have 26 black cards. Okay. Now, what is required probability is probability of E and F. This is equal to probability of E into probability of, that is probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E into probability of F. This is to be determined. Now, suppose if let us define the two events. Let us define event first E as the card drawn is black. Card drawn is black. The first card drawn is black. And let us define F an event. The second card drawn is also black. So first card drawn is black, E, and F is another event such that the second card drawn is also black. Okay. Now, what is the probability of E then? Therefore, the probability of E is equal to, there are 26 black cards, out of which N of E is out of 52. So, 26 divided by 52. And what is the probability of F? So, here, since one card is already drawn, the condition is without replacement. So, we are not going to replace. One card is already drawn, which is a black card. So, without replacement, the probability of what are the cards left? 26 minus 1 is 25 divided by 52 minus 1 is 51. This is a very important concept. So, probability of E is, P of E is 26 by 52, whereas the probability of F is 25 by 51, because one card is already taken without replacement. It is 25 by 51. Substitute here. Therefore, the probability of E and F is equal to, probability of E is 26 divided by 52 into probability of F is 25 divided by 51. Simplify this, you will get the answer. That's it. Okay. So, how to simplify this? 26 by 52 is 1 by 2 into 25 by 51. This is nothing but 25 divided by 25. 51 into 2 is 102. So, the required probability is 25 divided by 102. That's it. Okay. Now, listen to me. I'll explain once again. Since the number of N of S, number of cards in a pack is 52. The number of black cards are 26. So, let E and F be the two events. That E is an event that the first card drawn is black. Another event, F is also another event, so that the second drawn card is also black. So, therefore, probability of E, first drawn card is black, is 26 by 52, and the second card drawn is black is 25 by 51, because one card is already drawn without replacement. It is 25 by 51. So, therefore, probability of intersection F is equal to probability of E 26 by 52 into probability of F 25 by 51. This is 1 by 2 into 25 by 51 is 25 divided by 102 is the required probability. So, therefore, the required probability is both the quadrants is nothing but 25 divided by 102. That's it. Okay. Hope you followed this. So, the probability that both the cards are black, P of E intersection F, E or E and F is 25 divided by 102. So, that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with a different concept in the next class. Thank you. Thank you very much.